You can understand English words, but when you read a story, you're lost. Why? Because you don't know the 47 phrases that every story uses. Today, I'm going to fix that. No grammar lessons, no vocabulary lists, just 47 phrases that unlock every English story, books, movies, podcasts, even YouTube videos. They all use these, and by the end, you'll recognize them instantly. Here's the truth. Native speakers don't think about these phrases. When they hear once upon a time, their brain knows stories starting. When they hear all of a sudden, they expect dramas coming. You're translating, confused, stuck. But not after today. And here's something else. Halfway through this video, I'm going to tell you about something I created. Something that took me weeks to organize. All 47 phrases in one place, ready to use. But I'll explain that when we get there. Right now, let's dive in. Okay. First thing you need to know. Every story has a beginning. And English stories, they start with specific phrases. Learn these and you'll never miss when a story begins. Once upon a time. You know this one. Fairy tales, children's stories, fantasy. It means a long time ago, in some magical place. The moment you hear this, you know it's fiction. It's not real life. It's imagination. But what about real stories? The other day, this is different. This means recently, a few days ago, something real happened. The other day, I saw something crazy at the store. It's casual, it's conversational, it's about your life. Sometimes the story is from longer ago. A while back. Not yesterday, not last week, but maybe months ago. A while back, I learned something that changed everything. This phrase sets up a memory, a lesson. Want to be more specific about when something happened? This happened when perfect for connecting the story to a moment in time. This happened when I was living in Japan. This happened when I was still in high school. Now the listener can picture exactly when, and when the story is really important. I'll never forget when. This is emotional. This tells you this moment changed something. I'll never forget when I finally understood my first English movie. It's powerful. It's personal. All right, so now you can start stories. But here's the problem. Stories don't just start, they move. They go from one event to another to another. And if you don't know these sequencing phrases, you'll get lost. Halfway through, let's fix that. At first and initially, these show the starting point. At first, I hated reading English books. It sets you up for what comes next. Because if something starts one way, it usually changes. And how do we show that next step? Then, simple, direct, clear. I tried one method, then another, then another. This is the most common sequencing word in English. Use it and your stories will flow. Next works the same way, but it's more organized, like a plan, like steps. First, find a story. Next, listen to it. Finally, repeat the phrases. It's structured. It's clear. After that, this one links two specific actions. I finished reading a book. After that, I watched the movie. Time is passing. Things are progressing. Now here's where it gets interesting. Meanwhile, this word is a game changer because it shows two things happening at the same time. I was studying English at home. Meanwhile, my friend was traveling the world. Two different stories, one timeline, powerful. At the same time, does the same thing, but more directly. I was reading the book. At the same time, I was listening to the audio. Two actions happening together. Sometimes you need to show that time passed. Eventually. This means finally, after some waiting. I practiced every single day. Eventually, I could understand native speakers. It shows patience, progress, reward. In the end, shows you the final result. I tried 5 different methods. In the end, only one worked. This is the conclusion, the answer. Finally. Similar, but with more relief, more emotion. I searched for hours. Finally, I found the perfect phrase. There's satisfaction here. Achievement. Okay, those phrases moved the story forward, but let's be honest. If every story just moved forward, smoothly, predictably, boring, stories need drama. And English has phrases that add drama. All of a sudden, boom, something unexpected just happened. I was reading quietly. All of a sudden, my phone rang. This phrase wakes people up. Suddenly, same idea, but faster, sharper. Suddenly, everything made sense. It's immediate. It's shocking. Out of nowhere. Even more surprising. I was walking down the street. Out of nowhere. Someone called my name. You didn't see it coming. At all. Believe it or not, this one's fun. It says, "This sounds crazy, but it's true." Believe it or not, I understood the entire movie without subtitles. It makes people lean in, pay attention. To my surprise, this shows your reaction. To my surprise, the book was actually easy to read. It's personal, emotional, relatable. Unexpectedly, more formal, but same meaning. Unexpectedly, I enjoyed the story. You'll see this in books, in articles. Now, let's talk about something really powerful. Suspense. These phrases keep people hooked. Little did I know. Oh, this is good. It means I didn't know then, but I found out later. I started learning chunks. Little did I know it would change everything. You create anticipation, curiosity, tension. What I didn't realize was this explains a mistake, a lesson. I thought I needed grammar. What I didn't realize was I needed phrases. It shows discovery, change, growth. I had no idea that direct, emotional. I had no idea that stories would teach me more than textbooks. Shock, realization, transformation. It turned out that this reveals the truth. I thought English was hard. It turned out that I was just learning the wrong way. Reality, clarity, understanding. Okay, we're halfway through, and this is where I need to tell you something. I created a guide, all 47 phrases, organized by type, with examples, with usage notes. I spent weeks testing these, organizing them, making sure they actually work. Not just a random list, but a system. It's in the pinned comment below. I'm charging a small amount because this isn't free content. This is a tool that you'll use every single day. But I'll tell you more at the end. Right now, let's keep going. So now we've started the story, moved it forward, added drama, built suspense. What's left? The ending. Long story short, this means skip the details. Here's what matters. Long story short, I learned 47 phrases, and now I understand everything. It's casual, it's conversational. To cut a long story short, British version, same meaning. To cut a long story short, it worked. Efficient, direct. In the end shows the final outcome. In the end, all the practice was worth it. This wraps it up, closes the loop. The moral of the story is, this is for lessons, wisdom. The moral of the story is don't give up. It gives meaning, purpose, value. And that's how it happened. Simple, clear, done. And that's how it happened. That's how I finally understood English stories. It's the final statement, but wait, we're not done yet. Because there are more phrases that appear constantly in stories. Let me show you the ones you absolutely need to know. Before long, This means soon. Not much time passed. I started practicing. Before long, I could understand whole chapters. Time moved quickly. Just then, perfect timing. Something happened. Right at that moment. I was about to give up. Just then, I found the answer. It's dramatic. It's precise. At that very moment. Even more specific than just then. At that very moment, everything clicked. Timing is everything. From that moment on, this shows a permanent change. From that moment on, I only learned in chunks. The change stays. Ever since shows something that continues until now. I discovered these phrases 3 months ago. Ever since, reading has been easy. Past action, present result. It all started when perfect for explaining how something began. It all started when someone told me about storytelling phrases. Origin story before I knew it. Time passed quickly without noticing. I started reading before I knew it. I'd finished 5 books. Surprise, speed, success. Right away. Immediately. No delay. I used these phrases. Right away. Stories became clearer. Instant result. Step by step. Progress. One piece at a time. Step by step. I learned all 47 phrases. Patience, process, growth. Little by little. Similar, gradual improvement. Little by little, my understanding improved. Slow but steady. Sooner or later. Eventually it will happen. Keep practicing. Sooner or later, you'll get it. Certainty, patience, hope. From then on, another way to show permanent change. I learned these phrases. From then on, everything was different. Before and after, clear. Without warning, no sign, no preparation. Without warning, I understood the entire conversation. Surprise, breakthrough, achievement. Before you know it. Future version of before I knew it. Practice these phrases. Before you know it, you'll be fluent. Promise, encouragement, motivation. As it turns out, revealing surprising information. As it turns out, these phrases are everywhere. Discovery, realization, looking back, reflection, hindsight. Looking back, I should have learned these phrases first. Wisdom, lesson, growth. That's when. This introduces the key moment. I kept failing at reading. That's when. I discovered these phrases, the turning point, in a flash. Everything happened very quickly. I understood nothing. Then, in a flash, it all made sense. Speed, sudden understanding. Without hesitation, no thinking, immediate action. I saw the book. Without hesitation, I started reading. Confidence, decisiveness. From time to time, occasionally and not always, and but sometimes. From time to time, I still check these phrases. Reminder, maintenance, habit. Time and time again. Repeatedly. Over and over. I use these phrases. Time and time again. They helped me understand. Proof. Consistency. Reliability. For the time being. Right now, temporarily. For the time being, focus on these 47 phrases. Current priority, present moment. As time went by. Shows the passage of time slowly. As time went by, I understood more and more stories. Gradual progress. Patience rewarded. All along. The whole time. From the beginning. The answer was there. All along, I just didn't see it. Realization, hindsight, clarity. There you go. 47 phrases. Not random, not guessed. These are the exact phrases that appear in every English story you'll ever read, watch, or listen to. Now, here's what you do. I've organized all 47 phrases into one complete guide. It's in the pinned comment below. Small investment, but you'll actually use it because when you pay attention, you take action. Tomorrow, you'll read a story, and you'll hear, all of a sudden, your brain, it'll recognize it. Instantly. No translation, no pause, just understanding. That's the moment. Everything changes. Download the guide, use it, then come back and tell me your breakthrough moment. Which phrase you recognized first? Which story finally made sense? I'm reading every comment. And your win? That's why I do this. Go grab the guide, start recognizing these phrases, and I'll see you in your breakthrough moment. That moment's coming, I promise you that.